This news update is brought to you by...
It's gonna be a big blue summer.
The Big Blue Summer celebration with Flow is here. Make yours unforgettable. Sign up for big bundle savings. Build your essential bundle and save big money. Blow out the candles on Barbados' 50th and Flow's first Big Blue birthday celebration. To win big prizes including $10,000 in cash. Big-time sports coverage at home or on the go with Flow TV, like the Olympic Games in Rio and the new home of Premier League football. Watch it all with big data and big style on the fastest 4G network. The world's biggest sporting events this summer are all on Flow. The Big Blue Summer Celebration is here, and Flow is your official partner. This is how we flow.
It's gonna be a big blue summer. Get ready to go. This is how we flow. We wear the blue for the summer. Get ready to go. This is how we flow.
It's Friday, July the 15th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today Morning News Update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story, the son of released murder convict Arleigh James is appealing to Barbadians to forgive his father for beheading his mother and slashing his sister to death. James, who was released from prison earlier this week, was serving a life sentence. This week, he came out after 22 years behind bars. And there has been a public outcry against the decision by authorities to send him back onto the streets of society. But Ashley King told Barbados Today he had forgiven his dad and wanted Barbadians to do likewise. King said he had not spoken to his father since his release and was anxious to sit with him to determine if he was really a changed man.
I still show him that I forgive him twice in a way. The first time I forgive him is like, he might tell himself, oh, he just saying so. But I show him that that's my family. I can't live like fun, fresh. If you believe me, I'm 24, I'm 34 years old. I forgive you. I tell him if I love him. You gotta come over. Me and you can't live in the same household together. I told my father that. You can visit, or you come and show me everything, but you can't live in the same household. But I don't feel like, after all these years, growing up with my father, it'd be not easy for me to start. You come out and you go and live with the next one. Yeah. So I was like, me, how I look at it, I could talk to my father whenever, the way I can't see my children, it's different. You get to see my children on the supervision. You can't come and say, all right, you can't look for my grandchildren. I have to do it.
Meanwhile, the Privy Council's Mercy Committee has been coming under heavy scrutiny from a number of women's organizations in Barbados following the release of James. The Business and Professional Women's Club and the Domestic Violence Advocacy Group, the SAFE Foundation, are questioning whether the committee, headed by the Governor General and includes the Prime Minister and Attorney General, had changed its policy on who it released. James was originally sentenced to hang in 1996 for brutally killing his wife and stepdaughter 2 years earlier. However, his sentence was later commuted to life in prison. The two women's organizations say they would welcome a meeting with the committee to ascertain exactly what criteria it uses for releasing condemned prisoners. In other news now, Anthony DaCosta Bishop, whose decomposing body was discovered at his Wavell Avenue Blackrock home around noon on Wednesday, may have been dead for days. The 54-year-old man's distraught sister, Esther Bishop, told Barbados Today that since Sunday, she had not seen any signs of her brother, who lives next door. The fact that she did not hear him leaving his yard at 5 a.m. to take his 6 pit bulls for their daily walk was unlike him. She went over to his house on Tuesday calling out his name, got no answer, but smelled a foul odor which she felt may have been a cat killed by one of his dogs.
I knew my brother was a diabetic. When I spoke to him, he told me the diabetes was not that bad, that he had to take medication. It's just that the day at work he collapsed, and when they took him, they found that he was a diabetic, and they found the sugar in the urine. They checked him, he told me he don't have to take medication or anything for it. So, it was like he was. Then he changed the eating habits because he was a rasta, and he wouldn't eat meat and stuff like that. But since the accident and he found he was diabetic, he started eating meat and things like that. And that was basically it. So it was when my daughter called me and told me that he enslaved me, that was a real good issue because I wasn't looking for that.
In sports now, the Barbados Tridents will be seeking to maintain their winning ways following Wednesday night's triumph over the St. Kitts Patriots at Kensington Oval when the locally based CPL franchise meets the T&T Riders tomorrow at noon here in Barbados. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Talawas will be in action from 6 p.m. tomorrow in Kingston when they come up against the bruised St. Kitts Patriots. The Talawas, meanwhile, battle the top-of-the-table Amazon Warriors of Guyana tonight in Kingston.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter, that's the move for me. Stability, prosperity, we're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
ICBL T20 Cricket Party, more than a match. To Gary's 80th birthday, celebrating the greatest all-rounder and our national hero. You can't beat that. July 28th, 6:30 p.m. Tickets from Kensington Oval, CS Pharmacy, and TicketPal.com. Hosted by the 50th Anniversary Secretariat.
Welcome back with news from the region now. The Guyana Police Commissioner has gone silent on the status of the investigations into a secret document that was leaked to the public implicating an officer in the Criminal Investigations Department in the sale of guns and other forms of corruption. HGPTV's Travis Chase reports.
The document alleges that the particular officer had been engaged in the planting of drugs and other bits and pieces of evidence on persons detained under the officer's orders. In March, the Public Security Minister was questioned on the very document, and he too said that the allegations would have been investigated.
And on the international scene, a lorry has struck a crowd during Bastille Day celebrations in the southern France city of Nice, with reports of many dead, including the truck driver. The incident took place on the famous Promenade des Anglais during a fireworks display. A witness has been speaking of his experience regarding the tragedy.
I'm in the port in Nice, and we were basically sitting just in front of the old town in Nice and saw several hundred people running towards us looking panic-stricken. We tried to ask a few of them what the hell was going on, and finally got one that said, "You need to go, the police have told us to run." So we're like, okay, we moved in the same direction as the crowd, and just around about the base of the hill where the castle is in Nice, the police came running along and said, "Run now." But we had absolutely no idea what was going on, to be honest with you. We just assumed, as we're all programmed to do, that it was absolutely fine and someone had set a firework off and everyone had overreacted. When we got down into the port in Nice, we were told by a few people who'd obviously run faster than we had, that there was the story of a lorry that had gone into the people, basically cannoned into the crowd, and there were also shots fired.
That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.